All right. So every college student and their mother has had to take some sort of core class or general education during their time in college. And every single one of those people have dreaded it. No one, I know for a fact that no one has ever enjoyed taking a core class. Because why would you? You're being forced to take it and it's irrelevant to your major. And we've already spent like 12 years of school taking general education classes. And the whole point of college is to take classes that you want to take and choose a major that you want. Nobody wants to be forced to take irrelevant classes that hold no value to your major whatsoever. In all honesty, core classes or general education classes, whatever, you should either be optional or not even existent. Now, there are some of the colleges that don't do core classes. Those colleges are pretty rare, and they should be taken advantage of because core classes are just completely stupid. Now, today, I'm going to tell you about 3 different ways as to why core classes should be unrequired in order to graduate or removed altogether. First, I'm going to tell you about how big of a waste of time and money they are. Then I'll tell you about that they're exactly like high school classes. And then we'll finish up that hardly any college student takes them seriously, which really affects their GPAs, but their core classes, nobody likes them, that's why. Now, core classes are a huge waste of time and money, and on average, it takes another year or so just to get done with your core classes. And in some cases, it takes students up to 6 years to complete their time in college simply because they have to take all these core classes that are required to graduate, and yet they hold no relevant value to their major. And classes, without these core classes, college wouldn't take nearly as long. You could easily shave off 2 years in your time at college by getting rid of these core classes. And due to these classes taking more time, have added years to students, the students have to pay more money, more tuition, and stay at college longer. And some families already struggle just paying for the four. And if you add, after you take away, you could easily afford college, let alone add another 2 years for students and have to pay those extra 2 years, which for it's just ridiculous. You shouldn't have to pay more money for irrelevant classes that they are not even interested in. It's really crazy. Now, these core classes are exactly like high school classes. I know you're saying, but it's in college. No, it's not. But it is. I mean, people go to college to experience college courses, not to feel like they're taking more high school classes, which is exactly what it is. I mean, it's history class, English class. I already did that in high school for about 4 years, and middle school and elementary school. I don't want to do that in college. It's not why I'm there. Now, students want to be able to focus on their desired classes to their majors, not have to worry about these core classes. That's what everyone wants. That's what it should be like. But yet, these colleges are forcing kids to take these irrelevant core classes that sometimes hold no relevance to their major. And unless it does hold relevance to your major, you shouldn't have to take it. It's quite crazy. Now, the majority of students in college don't even take these classes seriously, and it affects their grade pretty deeply. I mean, I know last semester I had to take this uh, core class that I didn't really care about. I got a C on it because I didn't care about it. I mean, it held no relevant value to me whatsoever, and it affected my GPA. But if I didn't have to take that class, I would have had a better GPA. I mean, many due to the fact that these classes aren't taken seriously, the overall grades of students in all colleges that require these core classes really reflects on their GPA. I mean, it lowers your GPA, and students' GPAs would benefit from not being required to take these core classes because they aren't interested in them. You do better in things you're interested in. That's a fact. Now, do you see the irrelevance of core classes? No offense to the teachers actually teach them Communication 102. It's a fun class. You're a great teacher, but not really. Well, I am taking business. Kind of does do that, but that's the only reason why I would take this class is for business. If I wasn't majoring in communications, I wouldn't have to take this class. I wouldn't need to take this class. They're just a waste of time and money, exactly like high school classes when everyone knows that. And students don't take them seriously, which really affects their grades. Now, hopefully, someone with more power over colleges listens to the speech and realizes how unimportant these core classes are so they can actually be done about it. Because I'm a student, I can't really do much about it unless I get like 100,000 students to agree with me, which they already do. But yeah, we don't really do anything about it, but we probably should and need to because core classes are just a waste of time and money. Thank you.